Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Commanding General, Brigadier General Bowers, welcome to the Marine Corps Base Hawaii's transition of command, in which Colonel Raul Lianez will relinquish command to Lieutenant Colonel Kuennen J. Halpin. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by the Marine Corps Base Hawaii Chaplain, Commander Bruce Crowderfield, United States Navy, and remain standing for the national anthem.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the time that Colonel Lianez has had his hands at the helm of Marine Corps Base Hawaii. We thank you for his service, his commitment, and the personal cost that comes with leadership. As he, Dusty, Kylie, Noah, and Morgan transition to Quantico, may they find rest and peace in your continuing presence, and may you bless them with abundant life. And as Lieutenant Colonel Halpin assumes the mantle of leadership, may you bless him with insight, energize him with your spirit, give him the humility to listen, and the boldness and the courage that comes with knowing you are with him. Let Kiko and Liam's companionship be a sustaining presence as he guides Marine Corps Base Hawaii into the future. Amen.
Colonel Lianez, please step forward. From Commandant of the Marine Corps to Colonel Raul Lianez. Subject, transition of command. Effective at 1100 June 2020, you're relieved of your duties as Commanding Officer, Marine Corps Base Hawaii. You are to proceed and report to the Deputy Commandant, Manpower and Reserve Affairs, Headquarters Marine Corps, Quantico, Virginia, for duty. Signed, D.H. Berger, Commandant of the Marine Corps. From Commanding General, Marine Corps Pacific, to Lieutenant Colonel Kuennen J. Halpin, subject, transition of command. Effective at 1100 June 2020, you're directed to assume the duties as Commanding Officer, Marine Corps Base Hawaii. Signed, W.J. Bowers, Brigadier General, United States Marine Corps. Colonel Lianez, please step forward.
The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Legion of Merit, Gold Star in lieu of Second Award, to Colonel Raul Lianez, United States Marine Corps, for services set forth in the following: for exceptionally meritorious conduct in the performance of outstanding service while serving as Commanding Officer, Marine Corps Base Hawaii, Marine Corps Installations Pacific, from June 2017 to June 2020. Shortly after taking command, Colonel Lianez spearheaded a substantial change to the base's strategic direction centered on 3 lines of effort: producing readiness, projecting power, and promoting resiliency. Within this construct, he effectively placed Marine Corps Base Hawaii on course to modernize its facilities, substantially improve its ranges and training areas, combat encroachment, and increase the resiliency of Marines and their families. This included planning and constructing 5th-generation barracks to replace 1940s-era quarters, development and sustainment of the Range Modernization Steering Committee, formulating a Marine Corps position to prevent the siting of a Missile Defense Agency facility in a training area essential for Marine aviation readiness, and establishing an outdoor high-intensity tactical training area to enhance the conditioning of Marine warrior athletes. His efforts to improve the workplace for civilian personnel resonated with the workforce, attracted new employees, decreased hiring times, and has served to retain critical talent. Through his proactive efforts, Marine Corps Base Hawaii is exceptionally well postured for future growth and modernization. By his dynamic direction, keen judgment, and loyal devotion to duty, Colonel Lianez reflected great credit upon himself and upheld the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and the United States Naval Service. For the President, D.H. Berger, Commandant of the Marine Corps.
Please be seated. At this time, remarks will be given by Brigadier General Bowers.
Well, good morning, Lieutenant General Caprata, Brigadier General Softy, distinguished guests, friends, families of Marine Corps Base Hawaii, aloha. We sincerely regret that we're not able to join you this morning in person. However, the significance of this ceremony, where Colonel Raul Lianez will relinquish command, is not diminished by our lack of physical presence. And This is new ground that we're treading here, and we really appreciate everybody tubing in on VTC land to be a part of this. That was quite an impressive citation that we just heard there. Since June 2017, Colonel Raul Lianez and his wife Dusty have worked tirelessly to make Marine Corps Base Hawaii the true gem of the Pacific. Indeed, they have expanded the capabilities of the Marine Corps and Naval Expeditionary Forces out there in Hawaii. Through his fifth generation living and fifth generation working initiatives, Marine Corps Base Hawaii is transforming into a truly first-rate place to live, work, and operate. 1940s era barracks and 1980s era homes were demolished to make way for modern facilities that will secure and protect our capabilities by meeting the requirements of the Defense Policy Review Initiative, reviewing the maintenance burden associated with the cost of obsolete infrastructure, and improve morale, readiness, and quality of life. At the same time, the We Are Marine Corps Base Hawaii program has strengthened our relationship with the people of Hawaii by fostering a climate where ethical behavior rises to the top. Colonel Lianez's leadership has enabled all of this. It's expanded capabilities in support of challenging naval expeditionary operations. He and his team have worked effectively with Training and Education Command and across the Joint Force to modernize live fire ranges, preserve access to shared training areas, and indeed improve readiness. Colonel Lianez, we thank you for your outstanding leadership. We wish you, Dusty, and your family all the best in your next assignment for the Deputy Commandant of Manpower and Reserve Affairs. And in closing, we here at Marine Corps Installation Pacific want to thank the Marines and sailors that work on Marine Corps Base Hawaii, and indeed the civilians and all the teammates of Marine Corps Base Hawaii for all their outstanding work in support of you over the past 3 years. As our 38th Commandant has acknowledged, the Pacific is the priority theater. It is a tough, dynamic, and complex region out here, and your work and your contributions make a difference every day. Thank you all for what you do, for who you are, and what you do to make this so special. Semper Fidelis.
At this time, remarks will be given by Colonel Lianez.
Okay, as Brigadier General Bauer said, we're treading new ground, so thank you everyone. I know doing a change of command with a order is tough. Doing it without one and then doing it virtually is a whole other measure. So thank you everyone. Okay, so I'm going to take you back to a time. I think it was 18 January, around 08. It was a Saturday, I think. Okay, I got up in the morning because, like all good commanders, we get up in the morning, we check our BlackBerry, and there was an email from our director of MCCS, Mr. Jeff Cheney, and I failed to get it the night before, but it looked urgent. It was about a child that had a peanut stuck up her nose at the CDC. Okay, so that's a reportable incident. We want the child to be taken care of. We want to understand that the peanut is removed out of the child's nose. So it took me about 7 minutes to get through that email. All right, and then at 0807 on the phone I had in my other hand, it started making a funny noise, like a beeping noise. All right, and it said, "This is not a drill. There are ballistic missiles inbound to the state of Hawaii. Shelter in place or take cover." So at that moment, it was, and I know many commanders experience it, but for me, I went from peanuts in a child's nose to defending Marine Corps Base Hawaii to a nuclear attack. So I think we were 6 months at it together, but right there it struck me, boy, serving a base goes from peanuts to nuclear war, right? And it just it hit me. I haven't forgot that, and it's been a wild ride ever since, sir. All right, thanks for everyone for joining us. We are still busy, and we're getting ready for used to the new normal. We are joining here today for something that's timeless and important, which is about the continuity of command. That those that work and serve deserve to know where the leaders are. All right, so thank you for spending time to do this, and we are fortunate to do it. I've been fortunate for the past 2.5 weeks to go around in small teams across the base, and to tell everyone here, whether they cut grass, serve meals, stand the gate, control planes, okay, check Marines and IPAC, how much the base appreciates their hard work, the difference that they're making in great power competition, and I praise them for who they are and their culture, because they are great people. So my first task as the most recent former commander of Marine Corps Base Hawaii is to finish the task of saying thanks and recognizing people. I will be accurate and succinct. If I forget someone, please, my mistake should not be seen as a lack of gratitude and respect from this team at Marine Corps Base Hawaii for supporting them. Okay, chaps, first of all, good job. Thank God first, and thank God, okay? Thank God we are here. Thank God I'm here. There's, I know my fellow commanders from the Installation Specific Commander out there, there are many moments where in your mind, and it's just you and God figuring it out. So, well, thank God first. Let's go to the senior Marine leadership in Hawaii. That's General Kraparata, General Sofji, and General Hashimoto. Thank you very much for understanding the importance of Marine Corps Base Hawaii, this team, and in your own way, influencing and guiding the base and everyone here. We appreciate your leadership and support to the region. Commanding General of MCICOM, I know General Banta wasn't able to make it. Sir, thank you for the kind note. You do a spectacular job, sir, in a very tough domain, which is running and leading and supporting our bases around the globe. It's an incredible mission. You do it with grace, and I'm just happy to be able to serve with you again, as I served with you as a Lieutenant Colonel. Okay, Commanding General, Marine Corps Installation Pacific, General Bauer, sir, I think you know, but you will not admit, because you're humble, that your commanders call you a general for commanders, sir. It is about great power competition. It is about ethos and values and living it and then doing our job. So, sir, it has been an honor to serve with you. You got it right, sir. I am happy and confident under your leadership that the installations across the Pacific that husband this incredible force will be ready, sir. So thank you very much, General. Thank you for supporting Marine Corps Base Hawaii, and I know you continue to do that. Thank you, sir. All right, fellow Hawaii command teams. So it takes a team to serve a unit, and on this base and across Oahu, we have incredible teams. I want to mention a few of them. Of course, we have our 3 MEF operational units here. Incredible collaboration and sense of, and I say it, ohana, to get things done. Thank you for always including and knowing that a base is the 5th element of the MAGTF and that we're capable and we're there beside you. To our Navy units that are on Marine Corps Base Hawaii, it is a naval service, it is a naval team. Thank you for serving with us. Special group on Hawaii is the installation commanding officers. That's from Army, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Thank you, gentlemen, to your teams, gentlemen and lady, to always support Marine Corps Base Hawaii, and then furthering the efforts in the Department of Defense across the Hawaiian Archipelago in just the right way that makes us the best partners with the state. Special thanks to the command teams of every base that's in Marine Corps Installation Pacific. We are a constellation across the oceans. We span multiple time zones. Thank you for every time that the base, one of your sister bases, needed something, requested something, it was about teamwork to achieve the ends for the region. And then just personally, lots of phone calls, texts and notes about how we're doing, and thank you for the support. Sir, I do want to mention the support of your staff. It's been exceptional to this base, and we appreciate it. Okay, next up for thanks is to our community partners. First, the first responders. Some of you know that Kailua Fire Department, Hawaii Police Department, we have a strong sense of collaboration between these communities where dates many times doesn't matter. It's about helping people, so thank you for helping Marine Corps Base Hawaii. A great thanks to Hawaii Department of Education. especially Mokapu Elementary and every school in the complex that teaches our children. Thank you for first making incredible citizens and then teaching them next. Well, we are indebted to you as Marines, Navy personnel, and families. Okay, to our great Native Hawaiian organizations, thank you for trusting the Marines to be the best stewards of the Mokapu Peninsula and other areas that are dear to you. To our other partners, the ASYMCA, the USO, Navy League, Marine Corps League, and veterans groups, thank you for taking care of the same people that we take care of. The Chamber of Commerce, their local elected officials, and of course the people of Waimanalo, Kailua, Kaneohe, Eva, and Alava, thank you very much for being incredible partners. I want to say this, that there is a sense of civility and justice here. A sense of civility and justice that many people are looking for. We enjoy that here in the state of Hawaii and with the Department of Defense. And so thank you for being great partners in Marine Corps Base Hawaii. Okay, Marines need friends, all right? I want to say thank you to all the friends that through this time have been great supporters to myself and to my family. Thank you for the mentors that have mentored me through the tenure here. I do want to recognize two great friends and their families locally, USMC retired John Turner and USMC retired Mike Mollahan. Thank you for being our extended ohana from Dusty and the kids and I. You really pulled us through this. Thank you so much. Okay, family. You've already said a few times, I'm the son of a retired senior chief and a firebrand of a little lady from the Philippines. And my first team was that team. It was my siblings. Thank you to my original family for just cheering me on and being there for me. Okay, to my children, Kylie, it has been my honor to watch you, okay, to watch you grow here. Okay, you are #1 in your class. You're a young, beautiful woman, and I know sometimes to say you're the daughter of the base commander. I'm just proud to be your dad. All right, Noah, son, I am proud to be your dad. There's nothing better than me going on a run with you on this base, running beside you. Okay, so son, I'm very proud of you. Morgan, I'm proud to be your dad. Thank you for every day when I came home, greeting me barefooted, okay, running and saying thank you, okay, and that you're excited to see me. All right. I'm gonna save Dusty for the end, okay, but this is pretty close. We're really close here. The commander of the base gets an incredible team to enable their work. All right. The directors and special staff, I've talked to you earlier. I've said thank you, but in front of everyone here, you are professionals. Thank you for caring for others and enabling their work and providing an environment where everyone's respected and can give their best to this base. To my staff sec and your team, incredible. So it's a lot, I think, to manage a place. It's also a lot to manage a person. And Linda Roan, Grace Kim, Gunny, Corporal, thank you so much. I'm indebted to you. Okay, Marine Corps Base Hawaii does not have an executive officer. We have a chief of staff. In our chief of staff, we have a super talented and caring individual, Colonel Doug Wadsworth, USMC retired Colonel. Okay, so in that one individual, we have someone that understands how it is to serve command, but also understands how it is to serve as a civilian member of the federal government and serve a base. So Doug Wadsworth, Chief, you're right there. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, my Lieutenant Colonel 05 commanders, Lieutenant Colonel Batson, Headquarters Lieutenant, Lieutenant Colonel Dutch Holland of McCass. It's just been impressive to watch you lead. Thank you for setting the right conditions so people can serve the right way and support our core values. Keep doing it. Sergeant Major Wells and your family. So Sergeant Major, candor, truthfulness, support, core values, example, being an example. Everything that a commander could ask for a Sergeant Major, you delivered, and I am indebted to you. Plus, your Kentucky stories and your humor carried me through dark, dark nights. All right. Okay. To Dusty. So I can only meet the responsibilities I have as a father and a husband right beside you. Okay, right beside you, and your acknowledgement at the end of the day that I did well is how it happens. And so thank you very much. For 3 years serving here, it's the exact same. I could only have served this base and did my job with you beside me and your acknowledgement that I was doing the right thing. So honey, I love you. Thank you very much. All right. This fall, the 3rd Marine Regiment will start transitioning to the 3rd Marine Littoral Regiment this fall. It is purposeful that the service pick this ground to do that. It is much more than the merge of many domains, which can be a great testing ground for how we're going to fight in the future to win great power competition. Everything that I mentioned for thanks is about the relationships, the ability, and when things are not scripted, when resources are low and information is imperfect, everyone I mentioned here has shown at the highest levels that we can do that we can do it. So once again, Marine Corps Base Hawaii will be at the center of change and bring in great lethality and capability of the Marine Corps in the Pacific and within the MCBH region. Lieutenant Colonel Halpin, CEO Marine Corps Base Hawaii, you are getting a great team, you are part of it, and you're now the commander. I have every confidence that you will be able to deliver that, okay? Keep continuity of command and continue to do great things here. So, and thank you for what you're doing. All right, if my family can come up really quick so we can get you on screen. Yeah, please come on. Yeah, come on. All right, let me take the mask off. All right, so from peanuts to nuclear war, all right? Thank you. Thank you for providing me and my family an opportunity to serve, to become better people, and we'll miss every one of you. Mahalo nui loa and semper fidelis. All right, thank you. Okay, that's good.
At this time, remarks will be given by Lieutenant Colonel Halpin.
Greetings, Brigadier General Bowers, greetings generals, commanders, staff, sergeants major, and greetings to everybody that's in attendance this morning. First off, Colonel Lianez, congratulations. Congratulations on a successful command tour. Thank you for your leadership here at Marine Corps Base Hawaii, and thank you for sustaining the legacy of Marine Corps Base Hawaii as a superior installation for warfighters. It's been an honor to serve with you, and I wish all the best for you, Dusty, and the family as you transition to Virginia and you begin a new chapter in your lives. General Bowers, it's an honor. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for the trust and confidence to carry the torch for Marine Corps Base Hawaii as we transition command to Colonel Kuparakis. We've got an outstanding team here, and I have the utmost confidence that we'll do a tremendous job in the interim. And lastly, I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to my beautiful wife, Kiko. Thank you for supporting me in everything that I do. And thank you. I love you so much. And I look forward to this opportunity. And thank you all. Aloha and semper fidelis.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's transition of command ceremony. Thank you for your attendance.